Hey, what's up, guys? So, this week on my YouTube channel, I am going to debut a new segment on my YouTube channel called TC's Top 10. And this will be picks against the spread in NFL games and college football games. And this will run through the rest of the regular season for both college and the pros, starting this week. So, I just looked up the spreads for 10 games between college and the NFL, and I'm going to basically state what my pick is, what my prediction is, versus what Vegas has for these games. So we'll start with college. On Friday night, 15th ranked Washington travels to LA to play at UCLA. And so the spread, according to Las Vegas, is Washington -3, which for those of you who don't know what that means that Washington is favored to beat UCLA by 3 points or more. Like that's basically, it's mostly used in the gambling world. That's what you put your wager on, but I'm not gambling anything. Number one, because it's not necessarily legal in the state of Missouri right now. And then number two, even if it was, I really don't care to gamble. So, but my selection, I mean, think about this. Washington is going on the road to a potentially hostile environment in UCLA because it's a conference game between the Huskies and the Bruins. But with that being said, I'm taking Washington against the spread. They will cover and win by, I think they win by a touchdown. So the second game on the docket is 7th ranked Kentucky versus 14th ranked Ole Miss. Now, mind you, both of these teams are undefeated and play in the SEC. But Vegas has Ole Miss winning by, the line is 6.5 points in favor of Ole Miss. That just blows my mind. Like, I figured it'd be a much closer spread. Now, I think Ole Miss wins the game, but in terms of the spread, I will take Kentucky against the spread. They still lose, but I think it's going to be by a field goal. So Kentucky beats the spread because Ole Miss will not cover, but Ole Miss still wins the game, if that makes sense. Third game on the docket is Texas Tech traveling to Manhattan, Kansas, aka the Little Apple, to play 25th ranked Kansas State. And Kansas State is favored by 8 points, according to Las Vegas. Man, considering everything that's happened to this point in the season for these two teams, against what's probably better judgment, I'm going to take K-State against the spread. Wildcats cover the spread. Now, this next game, it kind of blows my mind again because it's a ranked matchup. Second-ranked Alabama traveling to Fayetteville, Arkansas to play the Razorbacks, who are 20th in the country and coming off of a big loss against Texas A&M, who they themselves was coming off a big loss just the week before. The line favors Alabama by 17.5. Just blows my mind. Alabama is on the road in an SEC conference game, and yet they are still favored to win by 17.5. With that being said, I'll take Alabama to cover the spread. Nothing more to be said there. Next game on the docket is Oklahoma State, 9th in the country, taking on 16th ranked Baylor, who is favored to win by 2.5. So this is one of those, I do not think Baylor covers the spread. On top of that, I'm picking Oklahoma State to win outright. So there's my pick against the spread in that game. Next up on the docket, 22nd ranked Wake Forest travels to Tallahassee to play 23rd ranked Florida State. Florida State, the line is favoring them by 7. I'll take Florida State to cover the spread there. In the last college game that I'm picking against the spread is 10th ranked North Carolina State versus 5th ranked Clemson. So NC State is on the road traveling to Clemson. And Clemson has been so good for so long. Dabo's a great coach. Established a great culture there. But I will take North Carolina State to win the game outright. You heard it here first. North Carolina State, the Wolfpack, traveled to Clemson and beat them on their campus. Bold prediction? Sure. But I think it's also the right one. So now I have 3 picks left, and these are NFL games. In the noon Central Time slot is the Buffalo Bills versus the Baltimore Ravens. And the line is Bills -3. They're coming off of a tough loss in Miami where if you look at the numbers, the Buffalo Bills should have won that game. And they had a chance late to at least tie or even win the game. So yeah, I'm going to take the Bills to cover the spread. I think they'll win by a touchdown. And then now we have the Patriots versus the Packers in the 3:30 Central Time slot. I don't think I've ever seen an NFL game with a college-like spread. Packers -10 in this game, according to Vegas. That is borderline a college spread. With that being said, as outrageous as that looks, give me the Packers to cover the spread. And then the Sunday night game is Rams versus 49ers. The line is 49ers -2.5. This one's tough. Because the Rams, we all know, are really, really good. It's still weird to me that the 49ers, given everything that's happened with the injuries to Eli Mitchell, and then now Trey Lance, and then Trent Williams, I believe, is injured as well, they're still favored to win by 2.5. So you know what? I take the Rams outright. So there you have it, folks. This is my first edition of TC's Top 10. So I guess we'll see how good I am against the spread. See you guys next week.